Hi, this is Dubiss Forex Academy. Welcome to our weekly analysis. Today, 10th of July 2023. As always, I'm excited this morning, to analyze the market, to let you know what happened last week, and also let's also see what we're expecting in the market this week. If you're joining us for the first time, please subscribe to this channel, Dubiss Forex Academy. Ensure you like this page, and also, ensure you share this video, like this video, share this video. All right, so let's start with XAU USD. XAU USD, gold. We always like to start with gold. Last week we analyzed, for if you have watched our previous videos, you will see that we have been bearish on gold since gold broke this particular place. All right, even from this point we started selling gold, and up to this point, though we have been buying at some time, but our major direction is downwards. And when gold broke here, we told you that there will be a retest. Of course, we even bought to retest this point. Right now our bias is downwards. We are believing that gold should go down from here. Of course, anything can happen, all right, because this market could still break here and go back up. All right, so that's why you need to trade with proper risk and money management. But our direction is down. We are thinking that gold should go down. So last week from here we started selling, and if you watch, it went down, and right now look at where the market is too. But for those that took the trade, I know you must have made profit, because look at it. From this point, I remember that this is where we were last week, and I told you that gold will go down. From there, this is over 250 pips. So, but we are still expecting gold to move more down. But right now, it's as if it's consolidating, because this is daily time frame. All right. So, but we are still believing that gold should still go down this week. All right. So that's our view for gold. So let's go to EuroCAD. EuroCAD. Remember, we have been selling EuroCAD from this point, and immediately got to this point, which is actually 38.2 retracement. We told you that it will most likely bounce and back to this point, and I even draw this. So if you have not been watching our videos, go back and watch our previous videos. So it will be like a guide to show you how we have seen the market in the past, what we have analyzed in the past, and what we are expecting in the future. All right, so there's what we call top-down analysis. So we check the trade from top, from higher time frame, and then we see into the future, see exactly where we think the market is going. All right, by the time we get the direction of the market on a higher time frame, we'll go to the lower time frame and look for entry points. So on daily time frame, we are seeing EuroCAD. We bought from this point, and it has not even reached our TP5. But for those that took that trade, if you check, you see that it has moved a great deal, almost 300 pips. So right now, this week, we are going to look for a sell. So market could just move a little bit up. All right, it could actually maybe just do something like this. Maybe market could just let me leave this one. Maybe this market, you see, could just a little push maybe up to this point, and then from there what will happen, it will fire down again from this point. All right, so our bias still remain the same. We want to see this trade get to 61.8 of Fibonacci retracements. All right, this movement from this low to this high, and this is the retracement 38.2. So most likely, as it has bounced from 38.2, most likely either from this point where the market is, or a little push up, but from there market should go down and then touch 61.8. so at 61.8, that's where we're expecting the market to get to before we now look for opportunities to buy again. That is for EuroCAD. So at the moment, if you're on the buy, please book your profits and enjoy your profits. So let's go to USD CHF. For USD CHF, right, USD CHF, remember we told you that last week that most likely price could just make this XABC X, A, B, C, D points, but eventually look at where the market get to. It didn't touch up to this point, and it started firing down. So where the trade is right now, all right, is, if you check very well, you see that this place is actually a support level. So this is actually a support level, right? As you see, this point is a support level, and as we speak right now, I'm even already on the trade, right? So I'm trying to buy USD CHF, and I believe that this trade will move higher, even up to this point, right? So this is my bias, my analysis for USD CHF, right? So you can actually join the trade. You can see I'm already on the trade for USD CHF. So let's buy USD CHF at the point where price is currently right now. So let's go to AUD USD. AUD USD, all right. Remember, we told you this point is a support level. That price most likely will move up from there, and of course price did move up, and right now price is going back to this support zone. So what will most likely happen is this week price retesting here from this point, price will continue to go higher, to move up once again. So that's exactly what I'm thinking for AUD USD. So I'm thinking that price could actually touch from this point again and then move up. For me, I'm still seeing a buy for AUD USD. So let's watch and see what the market gives us. But I'm still seeing AUD USD touching this region before the major fall, right? So for NZD USD, all right, same for NZD USD. We have been buying NZD USD. Last week I told you to buy NZD USD, and you can see where price is. So I'm still believing that price should still move more up before a meaningful down. Where the price is right now is consolidating. So we should see price around here, all right, before we sell. Because this particular place, there should be a break. Market should, the trade, these instruments, all right, price should break this particular place to move higher. Then from there, we could see a drop from that place, all right? So that is it for NZD USD. All right, so at the moment, there's no good entry point. So if you want to take NZD USD, you better wait. If you do not take the entry when we enter at this point, so you better wait to see price at least maybe at this point before you look for opportunity to sell. So for Euro USD, I've been telling us that Euro USD is not really moving very well. It's not giving us a good entry point where price is. I cannot buy from this point where price is, so I can only wait that price touch this point or price breaks here. So until then, I stay out of Euro USD. So I've not been sending the trade even to my pay group for Euro USD because price is consolidating since. Look at where after price break here. So we are supposed to see price at least touch this point before we can sell, or maybe breaking here, price break this particular structure, then we know that the uptrend continues. But at the moment, we have to wait, right? Where price is now, there's no good entry point for Euro USD. This is how we trade, all right? So I always tell people, don't just rush to enter the market. Wait for a good structure, a good entry point, all right? A good setup. Let the market give you an entry point, a good setup, so that you can actually know this is the direction for now. And when you take your entry point, don't run away. If market move in your direction, you can now move your stop loss into profit, and then relax and take all the profits, all right? So let's go to GBP USD, all right? GBP USD, okay? For GBP USD, it's very good for a sell. We started selling from this point, and it got to this point, all right, which is 50.0, and you can see that last week Friday, exactly at this point, there is another this price now, a bullish move retested this point. So today you can see that price is falling. So after today's closure, I will really know if the price will continue. But from what I'm seeing so far, price could actually continue to move down from where it is right now. So you can actually take the entry. But guys, what I'm seeing, price could actually continue to move down to 61.8. So Euro USD, GBP USD is good for a sell. So you can take your entry if you get this analysis early and you see that price around here. Please take your entry points, take your trade, and let's sell GBP USD. For USD JPY, wow, awesome. You can see our analysis last week. I told you guys that price will most likely fall to this point. Then from there, before price could now move up to go and retest this high. And actually, I missed the entry point because I was waiting. It was just missed by less than 20 pips. I missed this trade by less than 20 pips, so I didn't sell because I was waiting for a good risk to reward ratio. So that's why I didn't take my trade. I was just waiting for it to move more. Let's go to maybe H1 so that you see what I'm saying. You see how I missed this trade. All right. Let's see on H1. On H1, all right, you can see this is where I was waiting for market to get to this point. Let me measure and see how many pips. And from this point, price started moving down, so it didn't get to my entry point. Let's see how many pips. Okay, so around 60 pips. All right, so I missed the trade. I didn't enter this trade, but for those that are aggressive that took the trade immediately they saw my analysis, I know that some people took the trade. You see that it went down and it have already touched this place. So if you took this trade, please, you can exit with your profits because this is over. Look at how many pips. Sorry. Look at how many pips that this thing made. This is over 300 pips. Wow, this is awesome. So you can enjoy your profits because you can see how bullish this market has been. So look at, it made this, came down, it didn't touch this one. The same thing it did there, it now broke it. So the same thing, it may most likely continue to move up and then break here and then go up to this point. But very soon, pretty soon, I'll be selling USD JPY. All right, let's look at USD CAD. USD CAD. For USD CAD, I told you last week, we have been buying USD CAD, of course, and we started buying from this point. And I told you that it could respect here and go down. But most likely it could break it. And this was what we draw last week and told you that it could actually break here and then get to 61.8. You can see that it broke here and it retested it on Friday, all right, because of NFP. But today it's making a bullish move. So USD CAD could actually move more higher to touch 61.8. So please don't sell USD CAD at the moment. Look for opportunity to buy, all right, or you wait for the trade to touch 61.8. Then from there you could now sell. So at the moment we wait for USD CAD. But for those that took the trade and you have moved your trade, move your stop loss to entry point or into profit, you can remain because this trade could touch 61.8. Let's look at how many pips total. So this is over 250 pips in total made from USD CAD based on our analysis. Let's look at Euro GBP, right? Euro GBP is good for a buy. This place is still playing out. This support zone is still very strong. They were not able to break it last Thursday and Friday, and today look at the bullish move. So if you are just seeing this or you see the price around this place, once you see price around here, please take your trade, take your entry. Right from this point, we're expecting this to move up. Right, so let's delete this. These are old ones. So look at what, if you watch, you see my harmonics. I always tell you I love harmonics. You will see what is playing out. X, A, B, C, D. Right? So our D point should be around this point. Alright. So this is what we are expecting. So please take your trade for a buy. up to this point. This is where we can now look for opportunity to sell. So at the moment, it's a buy trade. Congratulations in advance. And also those that already entered based on our last week, because we told you that it will move up from this point and it's already moving up. So let's go to GBCHF. There is no GBCHF has been ranging here. So right now it's not good for trading right now, because there's no good it's not a high probability trade setup. I always like to measure show people high probability trade setup, and then you take your entry. Right now, all right, it's just consolidating, moving slowly, so there's no trade there. Let's go to GBPJPY. GBPJPY, we sold last week and we made good profits, over 100 pips. I told you that it's going to move down from here, and it did go down. Right now, this is just a retest. This trade will still move down, all right? So let me still take this to where we are, because we are still expecting it to go down. So it's still a good trade. So please, you can take this trade. It's still very, very valid for a trade for you to take, all right? So, and remember, the first point is 38.2, second point is 50.0, and third point is 61.8. These are the things we are expecting for how we're expecting the market to behave to touch 61.8. So at the moment, my first target should be 38.2, all right? Of course, even this 23.6 is still a place to note, but the real retracement is 38.2. So let me still put this, all right? So that in case if you see it around 23.6, you could book your profits, right? Let me position this very well so that we understand, because it did make small high before I started going down. No, it's the Fibonacci that I want to change. All right, let's drop it so that we get it exact. All right, so this is the exact move. So this is what we're talking about. 23, this is 23.6, and then this is 23.6, and then this is 50.0, this is 38.2. all right, I will leave all of them like this because it will eventually play out, and then let's see how much we can scoop from this market. All right, me, I'm already certain, I'm already waiting for all these things to play out so that I'll harvest my profits. All right, so congratulations to those that took the trade last week. Euro JPY, same. I took trade Euro JPY, though I've closed I closed most of them last week, but I've re-entered again for Euro JPY because we are still believing that price will get down. Remember when we draw this? So, but for last week, let's just measure what we made last week. Last week we told you from this point, sell Euro JPY. That was what I said last week, and it's over 200 pips. And this week we are still selling. All right, let me drop this week on. Take this and then drop it for this week. All right. So even though we are expecting here, but at least if you sell up to this point, up to this trend line, please first book your profits. Of course, it could break and then come down to this point. But when it gets up to this point, first book your profit. And if you measure from here, where the price is, and down to this point, that's over 200 pips. So if you get to this point, you book your trade while we wait to see if the market will continue to go down, at least to this particular structure here. So let's check CHF JPY. CHF JPY, same scenario. We told you that we are selling. So let's take this fib to the top so that we know exactly what we are looking at. All right, we are looking at price. We are looking at price also getting to 61.8. Same thing. All right, because we are believing that the retracement have started 38.2, and then of course 50.0. This point also 50.0. So this is exactly what we are looking at. 50.0, So let's just leave it like this. These are the points we are waiting for this trade to get to. So for those in our paid group, we already gave them entry points for these trades. But if you are not on our paid group, just watch this video and then join our free Telegram channel, Dubiss Forex Academy on Telegram, Dubiss Forex Academy. So just join. You will see we normally send free trades there, right? But this week we'll try and send free trades there, all right? But just watch this video, follow this analysis, follow all this price that we just marked out, and I can tell you make good profits. But if you join our paid group, you have access to the entry and exit points. So finally, before we go, we are actually also trying to sell GBP AUD, all right? We are trying to sell GBP AUD, and then even GBP, even Euro NZ, Euro AUD. So we are trying to sell GBP AUD and Euro AUD. So if you are looking for a trade to take on instant execution this week, you can enter also GBP AUD and Euro AUD. Both of them, we are looking for a sell. If you see, there is divergence that tried to play out, but right now it has made, you can see the fourth, look at it. This is a divergence. All right. This is a divergence. The price is making higher highs, higher lows, while the MACD is making lower highs, lower lows. So it's good for a sell. So we'll come back next week and see how our analysis fared. If you are joining us for the first time, please subscribe to this channel, Dubiss Forex Academy. And also, before we go, let's go and see the fundamentals. Let's look at what this week, what we're expecting in the market this week. Let's look at fundamentals. All right. So for this week, all right, today by 4 p.m., BOE Governor Bailey speaks. So GBP will be volatile 4 p.m. today. Look at the red folders. For those that are asking, you can look at fundamentals from forexfactory.com, also FX Street, Bloomberg. These are the places you can look at the calendar and see the news, the red folders, the high impact news, the red folders. All right. And we have some red folders this week. You can see NZD on Wednesday. We have their rate statements and then also their cash rates. Of course, even for CAD, all right, this week is also loaded. CAD, BOC rate statements. All right, I'll be analyzing these fundamentals and then we'll post it to our Telegram channel, Dubiss Forex Academy. So you can see even core PPI and then unemployment claims for USD and then PPI, MMM, and then look at the red folders. So we look at them one by one each day and then let you know what we think regarding fundamentals, and that will be shared on our free Telegram channel, and that's why you need to join our Telegram channel. And then finally, let's look at our Telegram channel so that you can know where you have to join for our Telegram channel. All right, so you can see our Telegram channel, Dubiss Forex Academy. Just go through our Telegram channel, free Telegram channel. You will see how we made profit massively last week also. Watch this video also on our free Telegram channel. You see how we made profit. And last week we made 1,450 pips last week. All right. This is what we made last week, and there was no stop loss last week. So this week we are still believing that we'll make good profits. So that's why you need to be with Dubiss Forex Academy. You need to join our peer group if you want to get entry point and exit points, right? But you can also watch this video and then follow the instruction, follow our analysis, and I can tell you, you will make profit as well. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Dubiss Forex Academy, all right? Follow us on all social media handles, Dubiss Forex Academy. On LinkedIn, same, you will see us there. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video. Cheers, guys.